All week, we have partnered with the Humane Society of Southern Arizona to help raise money for the shelter so that every animal, like this adorable little puppy that I am holding, gets the opportunity to have a wonderful life. We are in day 3 of the telethon, and we are excited to learn how close we are to the $30,000 goal.
We also want you, our viewers, to speak for animals, and we will be talking for ways for you to help save lives. Once again, here's this week's third co-host, Samantha from the Humane Society of Southern Arizona. Jeez, if I can get that out of my mouth.
It's a lot.
So we always love to start out with how much we've raised so far. Any special shout outs?
I do. Okay, so let's see. First of all, okay, do you girls want me to tell you how much we fundraised so far, or do you want me to save the last for the very, or the
save that
money for the very
end? Yes, say that for the end.
Okay, so donors that we need to thank, first of all, presenting donors at Freedom Smoke. They were here earlier this week. Thank you for your donation. Veterinarian Specialty Center of Tucson, V. Scott. We also have to thank them as presenting sponsors. Our title sponsors for the Howl, we have to thank Geico and Long Realty Cares. Thank you for donating. And our WOOF sponsor, who will also be here a little later today, is Camp Bow Wow. We have to give you a huge thank you for your donations. I want to actually give some individual shout outs to people who have donated so far. Barbara Lang, who donated $25. Woohoo! Tony Donovan, who donated $50. Yay! And then Jeffrey Fabela donated $100. Patrick Cadillo, $25. Mary Anderson, $25, and Melinda Cervantes donated $50. So we are so thankful to you guys. Thank you so much for donating. And if you're watching at home, please know that you can always call 881-7401, or you can go to our website, hssaz.org/telethon. It's on the screen. And so any donation, big or small, goes to directly benefiting our pets, just like Wink here.
Oh, is that his name? Oh.
Yeah.
Jinx.
And so then, as of now, we have fundraised $8,465, which is awesome. So in the last 3 days, that's how much we've come up with. But we still need $21,535. So if you're watching and you want to contribute, I always say every little bit counts. So $5 here, $10 here, everything counts. Also, if you would like to donate any sort of leashes, collars, anything, food, even if the food has been opened, you can also donate that as well. And all of the funds go directly back to benefiting homeless pet, just like Wink.
And so let's talk about Wink, because he is so precious and so attentive. Look at you.
I know, he's adorable.
Talk about him.
So he's about 2 months old. He's not actually up for adoption yet. He still has to get cleared medically. He was found roaming on River and Campbell, and we don't know what his story was. As you can see, he's not very social. No. And so you handling him and people petting him and loving him is a great way to expose him to people and socialize him.
I think he's had a rough 2 months.
He has had a rough 2 months, so if anyone is interested in possibly adopting him in the future, they can always call about that. Or, like I was saying, we always have lots of other pets at the Humane Society. We have every breed you can possibly think of there, with pets that are just waiting to find their forever homes. Also, I do want to give an update to the pets that we featured the last 2 days.
Yes.
Yes, we had Grayson on Monday, who is the blind pit bull. He is still up for adoption. However, I know we did have someone here at the studio who was a little bit interested in him, so we're waiting to see what happens. No pressure to him out there.
To him.
No pressure.
Called out. I like it.
So we're going to wait to see what happens with that. And then on Tuesday, we featured a cat, Jackson. Jackson is still at the shelter. So, you know, it's slow getting them adopted, especially because it's summertime. People are going back to school. They're busy, but we don't want you to forget about our homeless pets. So let's try and get them into forever homes.
I loved Jackson the fat cat. He was so sweet.
He was, even though he didn't like being like a baby so much.
No, yeah, he didn't like being held like a baby, like Wink.
Yeah.
Samantha, you walk through people, if there are people watching that have always wanted a pet and they haven't been able to really make that leap, what does it take to really care for an animal?
Well, it's kind of like caring for a baby, and I don't want that to sound intimidating to anybody, but I do want people to have a realistic idea of what a pet means. It's incredibly rewarding, especially raising a puppy or raising a kitten. And later on in the show, you're going to talk to two great ladies, Pat and Dr. Kelly, and they're going to talk to you guys just about what it takes medically and how to make sure that you're setting your pets up for success medically, and also for folks out there in the community, what options they have at our clinic and at the Humane Society in general. So I encourage everyone to adopt, save a life, donate, and let's just keep this going the rest of the week.
I agree. Blenders, let's all band together for these little guys. Samantha, thank you. There's a lot more with you coming up. As the oldest and largest nonprofit animal welfare organization in Southern Arizona, the Humane Society thrives because of you. Any donation, big or small, will go to help pets and the people who love them. And if you call and make a donation of $250 or more, you'll receive a colorful kindness bell. Plus, everyone who makes a donation at any amount is in a drawing to win a jumbo, and we do mean jumbo, dog or cat gift basket. We will announce the winner on Friday.
Call 881-7401. That's 881-7401. You can also make a donation online by visiting hssaz.org/telethon. That's hssaz.org/telethon.
Okay, this is the cutest little puppy ever. His head is just buried in my arm. Coming up, find out what the hardworking veterinarians at the Humane Society do to keep Southern Arizona pets healthy when the Speak for Animals telethon continues right after this.